Ladies and gentlemen, this is a story that came out May 8th, 2018 in complex.com. Two black men wrongly imprisoned for rape, exonerated 26 years later. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. If you want to talk about somebody being the most violent and you were running a perfect system or a system that had very few flaws, you would have a point. But you are running a highly flawed system with many innocent people mixed up in it. It's not a good system. It never have been a good system. It never will be a good system. This is why so many innocent people are caught up in it, ladies and gentlemen. They have one of the most flawed legal systems on the face of the earth. And they're not trying to do nothing to correct it because in this flawed system, it's very imbalanced. So one group of people get thrown in there for every little remedial, teensy, beensy, peensy thing, while another group of people can commit a damn felony and walk out the courtroom and go home. So black people being in there in high numbers is proof that America is racist. It's not proof that you're doing more violence. Okay? Don't let these people try to brainwash you. See, once you get beyond the brainwashing stage and see things for what they are, they can't come to you and say anything after that point. You really can't come to you to say anything. It's too many of these stories. You can't even call this shit out. Isolate. Oh, well, that's isolate. No. 500 years of isolated incidents? No. Okay, stop being brainwashed because that's what you're getting. You're getting a brainwashing. But just pull up in your Google search, exonerated, and then go down the list. It's thousands of articles of these exonerations. Thousands. Not isolated. Two black men wrongly imprisoned for rape, exonerated 26 years later. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you these slow ass exonerations are deliberate. They're doing that shit on purpose. Think about all the prison labor they done got out of you. This is done on purpose. All right. Two men who were falsely imprisoned on charges of rape, sodomy, and kidnapping have finally seen justice 26 years later. First of all, if your system works like this to exonerate people, that right there tells you the system ain't no damn good. Reports, the New York Times. In January 1991, a woman told Harlem police she was kidnapped at knife point and raped by three black men near her Queens home. Two of the men, Gregory Counts, who was 19, and Van Dyke Perry, 21, were caught and charged with rape, sodomy, kidnapping, and criminal possession of a weapon. Starting in 1992, Perry served 11 years in prison on a 7 to 14-year sentence and was released in 2001. Counts ended up serving 26 years on an initial 8 to 24-year sentence, leaving lockup on parole in August 2017. That's a disgrace. Despite the fact there was no strong evidence pointing to Counts and Perry, and semen recovered from the woman did not match either man. So they knew this back before the trial began. They knew the semen did not match either one of these men. And they still you see how this system worked? They still went ahead with this trial and put innocent men in jail. You know why this happens, ladies and gentlemen? Because this place is freaking evil. They knew before the trial the semen did not match the men they caught, and they still put these two black men through a trial, found them guilty despite the fact that nothing matched, and still threw them in jail. They didn't check that semen 26 years later. They tested that woman for semen before the trial began. And look at what they still did. You have to be evil to do that to somebody and not care. In fact, I'll go as far as saying you can't even be human to do something like that to somebody and not care. And your ass ain't even human. Okay, so the semen that was recovered from the woman did not match either men. They were found guilty on all counts, excluding the weapons charges. According to the Times, the prosecution relied largely on the woman's inconsistent testimony. You know what? I don't care who the rape victim was. If you put two innocent men in prison for a rape that they never did, your butt should go to jail for 26 years. If you lie about a rape and get a man put in prison and he's in there for 30 years, that woman should be grabbed up and thrown in the slammer for 30 years. The defense claimed that the woman made the story up to protect her boyfriend, who prior to this incident was wanted by police after shooting Perry. So she knew damn well who she had sex with. And she still put two innocent men in prison. Again, she should be arrested and made to sit in prison for the next 26 years of her life. That's the problem. When these prosecutors go ahead with cases on innocent people and these alleged witnesses that put people in jail for no reason, these people need to be punished for ruining somebody's life. But see, in this country, you don't get in trouble for that because they know these people are lying. They know they're lying, ladies and gentlemen. That's why they got the system rigged up the way that it is. They know many of these people are lying. From the prosecutor, the judge, they're all liars. They shouldn't be allowed to sit in judgment of no one at this point. The defense claimed that the woman made the story up to protect her boyfriend, who prior to this incident was wanted by police after shooting Perry. They said the woman, addicted to crack, was not a reliable witness and had a motive. I don't care who she is. Her butt needs to go to jail. Last month, the woman told the Innocent Project and investigators from the district's attorney's office that the rape never happened. You know, they need to reveal her name. She doesn't deserve to be protected. She doesn't deserve to be protected. Before her confession, an FBI database connected the semen found on her to another man through DNA testing. But they couldn't find this out 26 years ago, but they can find it out after they ruined the life of two men. Oh, my bad. My bad, y'all. On Monday, Manhattan District Attorney Cyrus Vance Jr. requested a judge in the state Supreme Court for the two men's convictions to be vacated based on DNA evidence that was recently discovered, coupled with the woman's choice to take back her statement. On Monday, the Manhattan District Attorney's Conviction Integrity Program, the Innocent Project, and the Office of the Appellate Defender's Reinvestigation Project filed a joint motion requesting to dismiss the original indictments and to vacate convictions. But you know what? And she doesn't get in trouble. She doesn't get in trouble for this, y'all. And the prosecutor that went forward with this case, knowing that the semen did not match the two black men they had, his ass should go to jail. You shouldn't get to ruin someone's life and then walk away like you've done nothing wrong. But like I said, we are living in a very rigged up system, ladies and gentlemen. It's very rigged up. It is a rigged up ass system. See, as long as it's screwing black people over, then everything is just perfect as it is. And in all the years this has been going on, you notice they don't lift a finger to do nothing about it. You would think that you would want the right people in jail, but America is not concerned about having the right people in jail. They are concerned about having a black body in jail. That's more important than having the right people that did the crime in jail. Just get them in there. And this is why they had laws like vagrancy and loitering, and you didn't have a job so you can go to jail, because they were looking for any reason to stack the black bodies in jail. That's what prison was for. That's why it cropped up after the slaves left the plantation and they went bankrupt down in the South. They couldn't survive without the slaves. So they had to come up with all kinds of laws and reasons to get you back in there. Because, see, you were messing up their livelihood if you were free. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.